Wisdom plus my level.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Quest and Chaos. We are the Chaos Agents. And tonight, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, they're like twins.
I thought you were trying to time it up too.
No, that would have been great, but actually it shocked me quite a bit.
Were you purposely waiting?
No, I forgot my line.
I was like, he's
my
waiting me
line.
out.
I forgot
It's on
my
the screen,
line,
right?
And then I'm like, oh, it's over there on the teleprompter.
Yeah, there it
This
is.
is why you write it down on the teleprompter.
It's
So
in,
you
all
have the catchphrase.
it's in all caps on the teleprompters.
Oh, it
right?
is.
So I really get the...
Tonight.
I loved it.
I promise not to do it.
I don't believe you.
That's how he surprises you. He makes the promise.
All right, everyone.
Promise to do it tonight.
Tavern upkeep, 58% already. We had a excellent Patreon month. Next month, probably not so good, but yearly subscribers. So thank you for subscribing for a full year. You get the discount, and we can count on all of that cash.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
People. Supporting the channel, keeping us going.
Yes.
Thank you.
Honestly, you know, that money brings Natural One back.
Oh, hey!
Hey.
Yeah.
There it
Your
is.
Bo doesn't see any of it, but you know.
He's not lying.
I mean, he's not wrong.
You're not paying them?
Do you not want Natural One back?
No, I do want Natural.
You do not want natural.
Not-
Wait.
Wait, huh?
You put a double negative in there, buddy.
It's,
You can carry
Natural
the
2-1
one.
There's a glitch in the Matrix.
let's say it's March 7th,
Say that fucking word.
and you wanted to do something awesome.
Yeah,
You would be here.
you would.
Or there, really,
Don't come to the studio.
online. You could come to the studio if you knew where it was. I would not say no. But it might,
I hope everyone who knows where the studio is does not.
probably would say no because it is going to be a very hectic day, just from the experience that we just had right here, having James in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot.
It's going to be a
In
lot
the
of...
best way.
Just like
There's going to be a lot of really high energy that day. Like, yeah.
I will stamp it out.
You encourage it, so.
Of course I do.
6-hour session, here we come.
Not one is back.
Can we start at 4?
Yeah, right? I would love it.
All right. So some things that we need to talk about. We need to talk
Am I in trouble?
about the deck of inspiration.
Hey!
Oh my god.
He got us.
I thought you were going to break up with me.
I
On
deny.
stream!
Aaron,
So I have to accept
Aaron,
it.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
No one can.
It is. We are fully funded on Kickstarter. Thank you all so much.
Crazy.
If you missed out on it because you didn't know about it or funding, your paycheck didn't come in or anything like that, you can still back it on the backer kit. There is a link on the Kickstarter page.
Okay.
And within 20 seconds of it closing, somebody messaged me and said, "Oh my God, I've missed this. How do I get in?"
Figure it out.
I got a message earlier today from someone who had a lot of life and forgot about it and was like, "No, I wanted that deck. It sounded really cool."
But the one that's like 20 seconds later, I'm like, yeah, did you miss it? No, I think. Anyway, the backer kit, you go there, you don't pay Kickstarter any money. And some people don't like Kickstarter, but I'm not one of those people.
What a thing to be hipster about. Like,
Yeah.
your crowdfunding preference
okay.
campaign.
Getting into NFTs and cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Oh. But, you know.
Oh,
Nope.
These are things that I have not taken the time to understand.
yeah.
Well, it's
understand.
digital art, and you're paying for a receipt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
But
explain
usually
that to
not-
me.
No,
That
what-
doesn't
oh,
apply to sports memorabilia.
It's a physical,
Oh.
physical thing.
The
It's
monkeys.
not.
The monkeys, Jimmy Fallon and Paris Hilton did
the
it
Bored
on
Ape?
the show.
It's
Yes.
the future, man. There's going to be so much digital
you
stuff in the
serious?
future. Like, you can't avoid this.
It would take me a month to explain to them what these are.
You know, the fact that NFTs
What?
are not in Carbon 2185 proves that they are just a fad that
There it is.
It's so common that it's not even worth highlighting. It's like Wanlongs are on the block. That's crypto.
Anyway.
All right, so moving on. Birds of Paradise.
Seems pretty easy.
Fantastic dice. And awesome. Coming to a local store near you if you live in Tracy County.
I'll send you an NFT of it.
Yeah. Black Rowan Games.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
BlackRock
that's
Games
great.
also was our one and only retail backer
Wow.
for the Deck of Inspiration.
Thank you.
Thank you, Christine and Noel. You
Yes.
guys are awesome.
Amazing people, and I love them.
Yes. And honestly, if you do play Dungeons and Dragons there, the Dungeons and Dragons at Black Rowan Games, Hector, one of their GMs, has a deck, and he's using that in their table games.
Oh, cool.
So
I think we have a couple of viewers from Tracy. Sure.
yeah.
You won like 2 last time.
We also are friends with Nord Games. I know I promised something else, but I think next week's the best week to start.
Ooh.
Oh, that makes
March
sense.
7th
That makes
sounds like
sense.
the week we should give away a Nord Games book.
Yes.
Yeah.
What I'm saying.
Yes.
You should tune in March 7th for Natural One for a
Natural
book
one.
giveaway
Ah, there's
of one of the books that we have. It could be Alchemy. It could be Revenge of the Horde. Some skullduggery.
I am a lifelong Revenge of the Horde user. Like, absolutely. I love it so much.
Although, if you're a Natural One viewer, Spectacular Settlements has Oozlium.
That's true. Spectacular Settlements does have the city of Oozlium in it. And I've used the Revenge of the Horde in a couple of Natural One encounters.
Nice.
So, yeah.
We love Nord Games around here. Y'all should go check them out.
So, for that official announcement next week, Monday. Preferably sometime sooner, so we actually get some social media out.
Start your week off right, guys.
Yeah, with the Nord Games book.
There you go.
All right. Also, Hero Forge, we have an affiliate link with them, so you can use them to make cool minis and tokens and cool stuff.
Woo!
This whole show is going to be like this, where I just...
He's trying to get things
He's doing
done.
the arm thing.
I got like 5 hours of sleep last night. We're going to...
Oh, wow.
Same.
Oh,
Same.
cracking it out.
You spent all night doom scrolling too?
Let's. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Fuck!
Yeah. I clicked this button. Patreon members
Don't say that.
get to award us cards. We were off last week, so normally at the end of the month, all the cards reset. But because I canceled, because I was feeling overwhelmed and hadn't finished some things.
Hey, take your you time, man.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah. And thank you, Matt, for editing today's podcast.
You're welcome.
That went out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to ditch work to do it. Matt's like, I could do that. I'm like, okay.
I could.
I'll ditch work and do
Yeah, I
something.
was gonna say. Yeah, I was like, going to the mini golf course. Okay, cool.
He still gets work. James and I were like, where did he go?
I was picking up gear. It took me a little while.
I knew that. I knew you were doing something else here. I actually guessed that it was editing the podcast.
It was going to be. What did I just say? Patreon members get to award us cards. And this is an interesting. So one of our patrons left for a while because life happens and things happen. Came back and is using one of the old decks, which is actually kind of
Oh, that's
cool.
fun.
Oh.
Vintage.
So, but anyway, so we've got some cards that were left over with emergency seal.
Oh, I love that one.
Guys.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
I don't know. I was thinking of the artist.
It's a little before your time. Right?
That is,
I know one.
Oh, that's a
Everyone
deep
knows
cut.
the
That's a
one.
deep cut.
I know Seal.
Who's Seal's wife?
Was Heidi Klum.
Oh,
Dolphin.
sorry. Dolph Lundgren. Did you say Dolph Lundgren?
No, I wish I did that. That's a banger.
That would have been funnier. You just said dolphin.
I know. I shit the bed.
Metaphorically.
And literally.
This.
Change of fate. We're going to give change of fate.
It is a constant struggle just to get through anything with this group.
I'm going to go ahead and give myself a change of fate, too, because I feel like it.
I'm a little
He
angry.
encourages this.
I'll remember that, Thomas. I'll remember that for Nat 1.
This is a weird day.
I just kind of feel like giving myself some cards, so...
Weird day. I don't
You guys
have another
Done
one.
and done.
It's missing. Okay. Anyway, so Sim Ogre wanted to give you one more time. Actually, is that an actual card still? One more time. I think that's another. It's another action. So, however, in the first deck that we have for our 3rd level characters, that card is extra swing.
Oh.
You get 1 extra attack.
Yeah, give it
That
to
was
them.
used very well last
Yes.
time. Yeah, luckily.
So, also that is how the deck is progressing. Where things, I thought a full extra action at 1st level might be a bit
Much.
overpowered. I don't know.
I mean, that does favor melee and ranged fighters a little bit more than it does, say, a caster.
Unless I got rid of that, extra
Well, you
bit
could.
about spells and be like, ooh, I got another
Exactly.
spell.
You're able to just
Boom.
cast another spell. That would be cool.
Yeah, there is that card in the upper deck.
There it is.
Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. So
None of us know what we're doing.
let me finish. Blah blah blah. On to the bits. Oh,
Stop it.
I was not ready for this.
Oh my goodness.
I was not ready for this. All right, there we go. We're still. I can still get this under 15.
Okay.
What do we have?
Go.
We're at
We
11.
have 500 bits from the Hefner. Oh, I need the other ones.
Oh.
No. To the players from the Hefner. We'll go right over there.
Thank you, Hef.
Thank
you.
you.
Half.
And also 500 bits to the
your
DM.
Yeah, exactly.
1 and 1. This is the way.
Yes. 500 bits
the way.
from Tamago Tor. I have to read this, don't I?
Uh-oh.
For this Circle of Jerks.
Yeah, to me. That one.
I'm the biggest.
500 bits from Lady Bedivere for Matt for having to play
laundry.
Party Mom this time around.
Yay! The 12-year-old.
Yeah, seriously.
And 1,000 bits from Duke League for the players.
Woo!
Go, Aaron. Bo.
Hey. There it is. I was looking at
Gotta
your makeup.
be.
Yeah, I was
go.
not looking at your cup. Wait a minute.
Speaking of.
Yeah, phrasing.
Stones.
On to the ball.
3 minutes, man.
Seems you blew yourself.
1,000 bits from Omega
Oh
Mercy.
my god. Do another one.
Yay
be like-
for the chaos. Wait,
Thomas, that's a cod piece. Is what that
Wait.
is.
5,000? 500. Wait.
500 bits.
Okay.
1,000 bits. That's
Thank you.
2
Okay.
inspiration.
Nice.
And I'm hoping this is coming my way.
Push him up.
500 bits from J. Matthews,
Oh, yeah.
85.
Nice.
For me.
Nice.
Jay Matthews always gives it to the GM. It's
Yes.
the rule.
Thank you.
I'll see you on Monday, J. Matthews.
All right. Here we go. Woof. Thank you to Ben. You may know him as Rooster or Squeal the Bard, for writing the recaps that show up on our wiki page. But none of you knew we had a wiki page.
I was about to say. I was about to pretend to not act surprised by that.
I'm on the wiki page all the time.
Oh.
Are you? That's a bad sign.
There's a link somewhere.
You saw what Uzo did. Absolutely embellished everything.
Yes, but it's Squeal writing that.
If anyone out there wants to have access to edit things or add things to the wiki, let me know, and I'll figure out how to make that connection happen.
That's so
Trying to make the tips
cool.
cross.
No. But
All right,
I'm like, why didn't I? Why?
1 minute.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think there should be a
Go, go, go,
section
go, go.
that is like canon to Uzo, and then the section where Uzo's description of the
That's in my head. That's how it's working anyway. Yeah, that's probably the reality
awesome.
of it.
And with that, we are going to go to a little bit of a stinger here while we transition to the main part of the show. Thank you for joining us. Tonight's episodes of Murder in Port Thoria.
Dun dun.
It is warm in here. It is.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Okay.
It's just my natural musk.
Campaign 2, Murder in Port Thoria.
Why'd you cut to that scene? I wasn't ready.
If you listen to the podcast, you should. If you didn't, you should.
Dun, dun, dun.
you will have heard about Darius and Fontana discussing events that have just happened prior to the fight. So, in episode 3, the wagons reached a slow-moving river, where you split off to bathe. Some of you in private, some of you out in the open.
Bradley.
Why do things in private?
No attack happened during this. It was just a way to get clean,
Haldor.
Deal with the Haldor stench.
deal with the stench of rotting corpses.
Okay. I would have taken like moldy cheese or something, but rotting corpses, come on.
And that's not what's written here. All right. Anyway, let's see. Haldor and Lalak strip publicly. Issa prefers privacy, and Barry goes hunting
That's what it does.
for a rabbit.
Not what he wanted intended to do, but he did it.
Lox watches everything with amusement. As they prepare to leave, a cloud of dust from the east moves towards them up the road. Guards say there's a wagon coming, and that they're fleeing something. The wagons are carrying refugees from the east. Actually, they are from the south. They were traveling east, who fled their dead relatives that rose from the grave.
We're just gonna forget about that. We're going over here.
The guild,
No, Rick.
the guild will take care of it.
The 5e will take care of it. Don't we? It's not up to us.
Oh, that shit's crazy.
Those undead are coming from the fields of the dead, where a great battle occurred 250 years ago, and one of the last holdouts of mages was struck down by the allied nations. The refugees also say the Eastway Sanctuary, where the party is headed, is already. Continuing on their journey, they reached the Eastway Sanctuary to find out there was a holy shit. There's a encampment built
A lot of
all
people.
the way around it. A lot of people. You should listen to the podcast to hear James
Great.
say,
Holy shit, we reached the encampment. It's like they're having a conversation, then all of a sudden, holy shit, we have reached the encampment. It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
I do need to listen to the
It's pretty
podcast. I mean, it got finished today while I was at work.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
So it was full. You guys decided to, Darius found a clearing that was in the Thorian side of the Eastway Sanctuary, which is right on the border between the two nations. You were in a spot next to some traveling merchants, Vistani, perhaps, and a scream broke out. At which point, those undead that people were fleeing showed up and began terrorizing the encampment all around you. Battle was raging meters, hundreds of feet away from you. In your little area, overrun, and some of you were struck. Nope. Braden was struck.
Lox with.
Lox was struck.
Then Heavenly Haldor helped out.
Ooh, I like
Heavenly
that.
Haldor. Oh no, the
He's
bard.
wearing it in his head,
The
yeah.
bard is at work here.
Song in his head.
An enormous skeletal minotaur appeared. Haldor, in his vision, with a ray of light streaking down upon this creature. No one else seeing this light manifesting, but Haldor headed that way. You guys eventually, with a mighty blow from Haldor. I mean, you know what? It wasn't. Was it Alonzo? No, it wasn't Alonzo. It wasn't Darius. Braden was hurt. Oh, it was Tyrell who got in that first blow. You know,
Yeah.
and then
How much damage did he do?
It, like 8.
8? Wow.
He critted on that short bow.
Okay.
So yeah.
He practically brought it down.
Yeah.
It was him. It
And
was
then,
Tyrell.
and then there was the other crit.
Yes. Mighty use of cards, mighty use of great rolls, and a nat 20.
Yeah.
and the exact amount of hit points remaining were dealt in one blow from Haldor.
The mighty and well endowed.
And that is where we're going to pick it up right now. You have just finished battle. The civilians are quite. They're in shock. They're the sounds of battle still. You can tell is winding down in other areas around you, but for now, calm starts in your area and spreads out from there.
Walking back with Haldor, Lalak kind of walks next to him, strutting still proudly of being a newly minted hero, looks to Haldor and says, "So, who's Reyna?" That's your happy
Who?
thought. I asked you to think something happy, and that's what I heard. What is that?
Yeah, I was thinking of, well,
It must have been something pretty good. Look what you did to that thing.
that was amazing, wasn't it?
It was.
It was. But just another day for Haldor. Lalak, you are an asset.
Why'd you call me that?
It's a good thing.
Oh, okay.
It means that when you're with Haldor, Haldor is greater for it.
Oh, wow. I'm glad to be friends with you too.
Yes, I like it.
I like it as well. Now, what do assets do?
Well, I mean, a great many things.
Do we still fight monsters? Do we still continue to be heroes?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it means. You being you means you're an asset. A really big asset.
Still feel weird to hear, but okay, I'll trust you. It's a good thing.
Haldor is the biggest asset.
I would have thought that on the initial definition, but
But you are also a big asset.
okay.
20 feet away, we're hearing ass hat.
And it's just
He
like,
has to know what he's saying.
Ass hat? What's okay? Well.
I mean, I'm relatively sure he doesn't know what he's saying pretty much any of the time.
So what now?
Well, if we're going to talk, we should probably grab an ale and celebrate.
Oh, sorry, I don't drink.
Ah, there's a first time for everything. Come on.
Oh no.
I heard, hey, we should get 12-year-old child, we should go.
Wait, did you say 12-year-old and child?
That's a yes. You would say that. Yeah,
Yes.
Which is pretty good. 12-year-old child.
My memory's not good nowadays.
As
Issa, my name is Issa.
Right.
As you mention ale, sort of at this point, the merchants and traveling Vistani, ale does break out. As you start to, you see very, very, very ecstatic as you mention ale, and ale is brought to you in a big mug. That was amazing. Mr. Haldor?
Yes, Mr. Haldor's my father.
Okay.
Get one for yourself.
Oh, okay.
Let us drink.
Okay, here we go.
And for all of these friends
Oh, boy,
of Haldor's.
And this, so this is a kid of maybe 13, you know, a little bit older, but not really, you probably can't tell.
Wish I'd known that before I told him to go grab a drink.
Life's rough out on
I didn't know it until I said it. So, and just suddenly he's like,
Growing boy.
come into this, and just like, you know, flips mugs onto like, you know, and just starts pulling taps on the back of their wagon. You know, here we go.
It is time to celebrate. Come, Izza, Barry,
Yes.
yes, and Lux. You're too young to drink, huh?
Yeah.
Are you?
But are you fine with it?
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm not gonna.
You won't like it anyway.
Yeah, I don't think I like
Yeah.
it. But that was incredible,
But-
Mr. Haldor. What you
What?
just did.
Well, I took the one drink.
No. And then he like points to the like charred earth over there. It's like that was amazing. Like I'm sure there's a hullabaloo going around too. Like, party for Haldor.
All over you. Not all over you. All over the
Oh.
Oh man.
Different kind of party.
Gotta get this kid out of here. We are.
You have terrible influences.
All over me. He said it. I'm just repeating it. Thomas said it.
Oh, it's gonna be
GM
that
said
kind of show.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I'm not alright.
Take a deep breath, friend.
That was quite impressive.
Ales are handed out to all of you. A little nervously, but. Would you like one?
Yeah. And he grabs it with both hands. And it looks like he's doing something he's not supposed to be doing.
Oh, and you were amazing. I saw you playing. You were inspiring.
Thanks, kid. Like.
No, Lux, he's right. You were inspiring. You inspired Haldor.
Oh, well, I mean, after you healed me, I was just kind of like, I gotta return the favor, you know? Nope, I was gonna do a joke. I'm not gonna do it.
You're 12.
Yeah. No. Say that out loud. Yes.
I'm to hear it.
You're 12. No, I mean, like, I couldn't believe, like, no offense, but like when I first met you, I mean, you're Haldor. Like,
You were awe-inspired.
Yes. But I just didn't realize that you had all that power and that capability behind that. Like, you must. What does your family do? Like, where are you from? I don't know.
Ales, please. Please, ales.
More?
Well, just the one more, please.
Oh, you're ready. Yeah. And
Glug, glug, glug,
I'm gonna go hand it out to everyone else too. This is a great day.
I heard you, and he goes over to Lox. I heard you talking to Haldor. You're an asshat too.
He is.
Okay, so you were saying asset.
Why? That's what. Yeah. I'll kind of. Oh, it was. We were right. Like, yeah. I think we're all asshats.
Every team deserves a few asshats.
Well, everyone on the team should be an asset.
I feel like we're all saying different
Asset.
things.
He's saying it with an E.
Saying you need asset.
Asset, yes.
Asset.
Yes,
Yeah.
asset.
Asset.
Sorry.
A set of what?
The canines.
Bones?
An ass hat is a rather bad. It's an insult.
Huh.
But an asset is a very good thing. It's a thing of value that you have.
And when you explain that to Lilac, he kind of sniffs his drink and he spells it out loud, and he points his fingers up at the sky, and you see the clouds move. And the clouds form letters. Asshat. It's basically asshet with an H.
It's
Is that-
oh my God.
ASSET.
And a
Yeah, ASSET.
and a gentle breeze blows away the H, and it's like, oh, asset! Asset.
Have you always been able to do that?
Not particularly. I've seen a few do it. I've tried it. It's really the only time it's worked. But,
Very cool.
That's amazing.
Really?
huh,
Yeah. You are an asset.
I'm an asset.
Yeah.
Without the H. And he
Indeed.
kinda-
You're a big, beautiful asset.
Oh God.
Well,
Stares at him. Just stares at him.
here's to surviving the night.
Yeah.
Surviving the night.
Surviving the night.
To surviving the night.
As the sun sets in the background.
To surviving
Don't you dare.
golden hour.
Lilac waits for everyone else to drink.
And is a sips rail kind of
Sip, boy. It's not going to bite back.
interesting.
Unless it's particularly hoppy, then it will bite back.
Interesting flavor. All right.
And then Lux just pours
This
it out.
is good.
Yummy.
So, tell me, is it your first time in battle, Lux?
No. I've had my share of, like, street rumbles, I guess you could say, but I just tend to really not. I don't,
Street rumbles.
Yeah, like.
Handjob fests or different things, fights, tuffles, scuffles.
Tuffles, scuffles.
And did you win them?
Yeah, yeah.
Insight check.
Deception or persuasion.
Okay.
You don't have to tell us which.
Okay.
All right. I heard that.
Lilac clanks his teeth on the mug.
9.
17.
Lux.
Anyone inside?
I'm a regular old.
Well then.
Yeah, totally good. Yeah.
And you didn't hurt your fingers as well. You play so well and beautifully.
Oh, well, thanks. It's, years of practice, I guess.
Is that right?
Yeah.
How old are you?
12?
12, right?
Yeah.
12 years old.
12.
I know how many that is. Why would you insinuate such a thing?
2 more than your hand.
He's right.
Yeah.
How do you know?
I said you're right. Of course I know.
I could be lying.
That would be terrible. But you're not because I know.
Count on your hands.
So, hold on.
Lalak looks at his hands and he's like, he looks up at Haldor and he shrugs no.
How many?
You know, you remind me of my brother. He was an asshat.
Oh.
And I'll look at Locke. And hold up both hands because he has 4 fingers. We've got 5. Like, yeah.
Ass hat must run in the family then, boy.
Ooh.
I suppose.
What? I mean,
I have 3 older brothers, so yes, it does.
Can all your older brothers do what you just did out here? Like,
They are fine swordsmen, to be sure, but the sharpness of their wit is what they rely on.
they're
I'm not gonna touch that.
okay. So you're all. Where do you come from again? I must have missed it.
I come from Ishkjold.
Oh, that's right. Ishkjold.
Yes.
Okay.
In the north. In the mountains.
Yes.
Would I know this coming from the different...
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, okay. Cool.
There we watch over the paths through the mountains. We protect them. We fight off orcs and goblins and all sorts of things. My brothers, they have their own kind of glory. For Haldor, it was the military.
I saw what you did. It makes sense to me.
How lively is the party right now around us? And how many people are praising Haldor as we're engaging?
People have moved off after the asset conversation.
Okay.
Makes sense.
That's
there was some still fighting happening. So you notice Fontana and Darius, like, they did not stop to celebrate. They went on and were fighting.
Oh,
Down the way.
through the
Yeah. I'll kind of like look in that direction and like squint a little bit to see through the growing darkness to see if the fighting is still going on or hear it.
It's mostly hearing. At this point, you do start to hear a mixture of celebrations and sobs, as not everyone was fortunate enough to survive. War is terrible, and and
That's subconscious.
yeah. Anyway,
Was it?
yeah, actually it wasn't. But you do get a sense that it is winding down.
Okay.
That there's no immediate need for you to run off and save people.
Okay. I am keeping an eye out for Darius and Fontana to come back because Fontana keyed to me, and now I'm keeping an eye out for her.
Haldor, do you mind if I ask one more thing? You and I know you are strong, you are brave. I can definitely tell that.
Like this big.
What?
Like this big.
12.
What?
Right.
Got it. Haldor the Mighty. Haldor the
That is
well
correct.
endowed. I remember.
Yeah.
Haldor the Veiny, we get it.
Haldor the Baby.
I wasn't paying attention.
Haldor the Chode. We get it. But
Yes.
out of I just remember you seem to pause on the out there, and I know that Izza saw it too.
Oh, and then kind of pitches us. Is this making those eyes?
Yeah, kind of give him a maybe he doesn't want to talk about that kind of look.
Okay.
I don't say
I pick up on
anything.
it?
I don't say anything, but I do kind of give him a sideways look, just like what, in my opinion, and you can read as much of this from Iz's expression as you like. What we saw was very private. But that's entirely up to Fox, because I mean her immediate reaction is just, I'm keeping a secret. and he is too. Sorry, love.
Could roll insight to see how well you pick up on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Well, what are you doing? When I bring that up? Bravado?
I start just kind of staring off a little bit. I was back. I was back there in the mountains.
In the north?
Yeah. There was an orc incursion. I was sent. My squad was sent. I was a captain for a while. And then I was great at it, of course. I was a very, very good captain. All my men loved me, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
I saw the larger force that we were meant to attack, and do you know the name of Ishkuld means ice shield?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, that's how we view ourselves. We were sent there to protect. And that's what I did. To the best of Haldor's ability. So of course I won. But, not before they left me. Perhaps they were scared. And that's why. Of course.
Yeah.
Those orcs. They very nearly ended my life. But I am Haldor. I am Haldor the Chosen. And on that day, Lux, Haldor was chosen. Haldor is no longer in the army because he got a greater calling on that day. One of the gods reached out to me, healed me, gave me power. I do not know why, but all I know is I'm meant for glory. Since then, I've wandered the land, fighting and exploring this new power that I had been given, seeking glory. Never really had a team though since. So, sorry, what was the question?
I just saw you pause, but that's really something. That's pretty incredible that you were chosen for something.
I am meant for greatness.
Yeah.
I've always known as much. Now, I am wandering the land searching for that purpose.
Well, I'm really, really glad that we had you in our corner when this happened.
Very much so.
Agreed. It was impressive what you did back there, boy. But don't ever command me again. My only complaint.
Command you?
I remember hearing, "Get over here, team," or something along the lines of, "Come to Haldor's greatness." And yeah, I was not going to leave where I was in that moment, in that bite, in the heat of battle.
You are correct. I definitely overestimated that fight. You are correct. I did not need your help. You were much more useful doing what you were doing.
Yeah, wow. As Lilac seems enthralled by the story, he's like, wow, and then you met a god and get your powers. That's much better than the stories Master Uzo tells at the academy.
Is that right?
Yeah, you've spoken to a god. That's great.
I suppose, but I don't know what god.
They didn't reveal themselves to you?
Just that I was meant to protect life.
Never looked into it.
How do you know?
I'm wandering the land looking into it.
The gods are a bit odd like that. Sometimes they don't want to tell you who they are.
It does not matter. I am meant for glory, and so I shall find it.
So, you saw a light and heard a voice in your head?
That's right.
Okay. It's like the excitement of the story starts to fade and Locke's like, oh. And he walks past Locke.
Perception check?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
What do I roll against?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand, yeah.
15.
There's a lot of PvP rolls.
Oh, beat you by 1. 16.
Hey.
No.
All inspired? No.
And about that time, Fontana and Darius return.
Perk up a little bit seeing them.
So you can see that they put in some effort. They're a lot more sweaty. You do see some scrapes and bruising on Darius. You do see a little bit of a cut on Fontana's shirt, and sort of as she walks in and sees everyone, and just as it mends together. How did everyone fare? Haldor, that was...
Yes.
I heard great things. I was on the other side of the wagon.
Doing what you were doing, which was enough.
Absolutely.
Haldor was doing what Haldor does.
From what we've heard, you've all done well, so... I'm happy to have you as our traveling companions for a while.
I just stayed out of the way. It was the smartest thing for me to do.
Yes.
What? But you...
And give him that look again. That don't you dare look.
Camp is made. So I believe people will be staying.
Is
yes.
this normal for where we are? Like, are we gonna be attacked again, or?
Should we set a watch?
We will set up watches for certain. If you would partake in those watches, we'd be very grateful.
Why would we not?
I want to sleep.
Why?
I am also tired.
We can sleep when we're dead, so your plan works out perfect. Yours. Wait, what did you say?
I said I am also tired.
No.
Is your brain okay, old man?
I'm tired as well. Damn it!
Aha, you see, a superior mind is what you're up against.
I was
Arrogance, boy!
I wasn't able to do much during the fight, but I can at least keep a watch. So, you lot rest, and we'll figure it out.
Kind of eye Izza.
What?
Are you sure you would not like to have that watch with Haldor?
Oh, I'm certain she's spoken
Yes.
What?
I think.
Locke's
Okay.
eyes dark.
Can Barry just go,
Barry-
"Aw,"
Look at-
from like the corner?
looking at Fontana like, okay, yeah, I'm about to get called on the carpet. Fun.
Would you like to have a watch, Barry, with me?
Yeah, sure, yeah. What? Wait, what?
Izza does not want to have a watch. Would you like to?
Oh, yes, I will. Yes, I will definitely watch.
With me.
Sure.
Oh no.
The night, guarding the night, correct?
Correct.
Correct. Then now we will do that.
Since they're watching together, Locke, do you want to dream together?
Yeah. I'd be down.
Yeah, let's give it a try.
Okay.
They're trying their classic
We'll take-
drugs again.
Let's take first dream.
We'll take first dream. Okay.
All right, so the evening passes with everybody. Food is prepared. Drinks are had by many. There is a sense of foreboding, yet also excitement. People are grateful that they did survive, those that did. As it gets closer to 10, maybe 11 o'clock at night, you see most people are heading back to their individual camp areas. The fire is stoked again, and Fontana approaches Izzy. Would you mind a word, perhaps?
No, I don't mind at all. Yes.
Okay. Let's talk somewhere a little bit more private.
Certainly.
As she kind of leads you onto the road, maybe across the way a little bit, out of earshot.
Yeah.
So she leads you across the road into sort of the forest area and through some trees.
This is rather a ways from everyone else.
Yes. And you had no trouble getting here.
What do you mean?
Roll initiative?
Yeah. It's literally, that's what the vibe is. I'm like, what is about to happen?
I am an elf. And
Yes.
you are from nature.
Yes.
And I would like to let you know that the world is a bigger place than just Mage Haven. Ideas are more welcoming. Lifestyles. I see you hide your gifts. It's okay.
You're not gonna tell anyone?
No. But I don't know if you need to hide them. It's okay if you do. You're not in any danger, for sure. I know sometimes, especially in Mage Haven specifically, certain abilities are looked down upon.
Yes. Yes. Especially when power changes happen.
Is power changing?
Yes.
Do you know who?
Fellow who runs the necromancy college.
Blackburn?
Aye.
That can't be good.
That's part of the reason why I'm out here. It's, I mean, you've clocked me. I suppose it'd be foolish to pretend. It's not safe for me back in Mage Haven, and I don't know if it ever will be.
I traveled once with a man who had innate gifts. He was also from Mage Haven and also had to hide his abilities. He unfortunately had to flee at a very young age, which in hindsight might have been better. Because he grew up knowing that his abilities weren't something to be ashamed of. They were a force for good. Sometimes chaotic recklessness and destruction and death. But good
Well,
for the most
that's,
part.
that's part of the reason why the wizards don't like us. They can't quantify it, they can't control it, they can't study it. It just is.
And, well, the wizards that built that city are mostly dead now, to be honest. I hear one has transitioned into lichdom.
Really?
It no longer lives in the city, but
One of the founders, which one?
Edward Stafford.
Oh. Oh.
A lich named Edward.
I mean,
Anyway, not everybody has unique names, I guess. But I just wanted to connect with you, and I saw the way that you were apprehensive of being in my company.
I'm sorry. I know that's. I know better. My mother and aunt would never let me. They never taught me anything like that. It's just everywhere in the city. And when that many people think something, it's hard not to pick up on it. I'm sorry.
Nothing to be sorry about. There are many people in this world who may want to help you. Also, probably some that are unscrupulous and up to no good. But
I'm a merchant's daughter. I'm used to that.
well, yes. But you did well out there. You saved that man. He would have died if you had not gotten to that undead creature first.
I want to help. What did you mean earlier?
What do you mean?
You said something about me having no trouble. What did you mean by that?
Humans can't see in the dark.
Okay.
You followed me into this dark forest without...
It's not all that dark.
Is it colorful?
Well, I mean, no, it's kind of dim. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
You're special.
Oh, goody.
That's it.
I don't want to be. I'm not Haldor. I don't want to be great. I don't want to be a hero. I don't want to be I don't want to be special. I make fabric, and I'm happy with that.
And that's nothing to be ashamed of. That's nothing to scoff at. That is... We need fabrics. We need trade and craftspeople. We need farmers to feed us. Sometimes you need heroes. Tonight, you were that hero.
No, tonight Haldor was a hero.
Haldor was a hero that people saw. There were many people along this entire road who are heroes tonight.
Well, then I suppose you are too, aren't you?
It's my job.
Well, I'll think about what you said. It's hard to break the habits of a lifetime.
Yeah.
even if that lifetime is short.
If you need anything, I'm happy to talk. If you need space, I'm happy to give you that as well. And whatever secrets I may or may not know, we'll tell Darius. Oh, sorry.
Oh, we should probably go set an actual watch, eh?
Yes. Oh, God, I hope they're not dead.
We'd have heard.
Come out of the forest, the whole thing's on fire.
We'd have heard
Which is
someone
dead.
screaming by now.
Yes. After you.
All right. I kind of glance back at her, just and walk through the forest, sure-footed.
All right. In through the trees, out onto the road, across the road. Is anyone still awake?
What time is it?
Midnight.
Are we still
I
on?
mean, it probably was only like 15.
You guys were first
probably
watch,
like
right?
30 minutes.
I didn't know if we were first watch, but we were going to take a watch.
Mm-hmm.
We can take first watch.
All right. So first watch then. So you come back and these two are. What are you doing?
You've been flexing like that for quite intensely, aggressively flexing at me for quite a while.
It's just that you are aggressively flexing in general.
This is my state of being.
I saw you flex even harder during the battle.
Yes, I
You were like
rage.
Grandpa Hardbody over there.
No one's ever called me that. Don't you do it. Don't you never do that again. But thank you.
Grandpa Hardbody.
Boy,
I like it.
I can't tell if you're trying to bother me or if you're just that dense.
I have a gold coin here. You think I can bounce it off of your ass? It's a game.
And that's about when we come walking back.
He's staring the whole time like,
Yes.
and he stands up and that's all he's just and looks away.
Oh, Issa. Hello.
Hi, what's going on?
We're trying an experiment.
He's chiseled, right?
I suppose.
I am wrinkled in this current state.
Do you need an iron?
I have such little clothing on me. No, of course not. My skin.
Yes, obvious. Sorry, I was trying to make a joke. I'm tired. I'm going. Wake me up when it's my turn for the watch.
Oh, I apologize. It was a wonderful joke.
And just kind of like a pat on the back.
That knocks him is almost sprawling, just like okay.
Are you okay, child?
She just laughs. I'm fine, thank you.
So Lalak in the background has been talking for about 5 minutes, and I get your attention. He's like, you haven't even been paying attention.
What?
All right, sorry. So this.
So I was
he's-
real distracted by what's going on over there.
If you were trying to sleep, there is no sleep
Throw it.
happening.
Fucking throw it.
I was like, for the podcast, you have to make sounds of coins hitting someone's butt.
That's right.
We need
Turn around,
phones, so we
Aaron.
have to-
Turn around, Aaron. I've got gold
Sure, I'll
coins.
try it. Let's try it.
This mic closer to
Yeah, that's true. Oh, he does have a
Fair
goal.
enough.
Catch you.
So, like I was saying,
Uh-huh.
it's not an exact a science, but with practice, anything can happen. And when the kids show up to the academy, they're usually not in the best of spirits. So I have to help them, rest and thinking of whatever in the short term makes them happy, as well as like some prompt or token will kind of ease their mind enough so that they can sleep. And then once right before they sleep, we share something, whether it's an apple or a tree, and we try to focus on it together while we talk. And then we go to sleep. And hopefully we wake up in the same place, but not wake up,
Okay.
Just give it a try.
So you'll see, this sounds like you'll kind of, is it invasive? It seems
No,
like,
it's so weird because it's like a shared space together. Whereas when you sleep, you've got your own universe and you can do whatever you want. But when we're together, it's like dual controls. But don't worry, I'm not scary. A lot of people do scary things when they're startled by my presence. So when you see me, don't crash tsunami waves on me or anything like that. Okay? So because I'm friendly.
okay.
Yeah.
So we're good.
It's just try to relax. And
Okay.
Locke puts his bag behind his head as he's like passes out, and he's like, that cloud right there looks like
Is Lox is still kind of awake? Like, I think I'm okay.
Bounces off of my ass, boy.
Oh yeah, bounces off my ass. Hearing is a
Stop
strong
snoring! I can't hear it bouncing off my ass.
What are you wearing around your waist, by the way?
I would have to remove some of my stuff. It's like a kilt kind of thing, like combined
And
with
leggings.
a belt.
Kilt
And leggings.
leggings.
Yeah, some tight leggings.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Oh, sorry.
There's a lot going on. No,
so there's a lot going on. I'm
yeah.
gonna say you guys do eventually just have the post-adrenaline crash, right around the time of this.
Okay.
So,
Got it.
We'd like to get to Port Thoria tonight.
Got it.
Okay, gotcha.
We'll get back to this later,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, yeah.
Our important conversation will have to wait.
You're not getting this quarterback.
It's still wedged in there.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's a 3-pointer.
Oh, stars.
so it does quiet down enough. Although the snoring, the Lox snoring is.
Lox will try and very nervous, but will try and focus on a cloud and try and get into this. I don't know if he's successful or not, but he'll try and vibe with.
So what is?
Can I
what
propose
is-
an idea?
Yeah.
We both roll d20s, and if we roll the same number,
Yeah.
we show up and share the
yeah.
same number.
Okay, I like that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's fun.
D20,
Yep.
16.
13.
Next time.
Gonna get it.
Yeah, as your
That's
levels
fun,
go
I like
up,
that.
the numbers will.
Oh, like to the
That sounds
D12 to the D10
Oh,
to the D6.
okay.
That's
That
cool.
sounds
That's
fun.
cool.
Fair.
I like it.
I like that.
All right. So eventually, everyone goes to sleep.
Our watch was fine, nothing wrong.
I stared at you in deep contemplation as if I was about to say something, but I didn't the whole time. As you flexed.
So you guys had the first watch, and then midnight came around, and that's when everyone crashed. You are Haldor, however, awaken from your slumber as you were in under a blanket on your bedroll, and the blanket is off of you, and a little bit of that night chill jolts you awake.
I gotta sit up. Just kind of a little bit chilly.
You look over, Brayden is, you see his back to the fire. He is watching out. Crossbow up. Doesn't notice you. A sound catches your ear into the same forest that Izza went to. You look over and there is a tiny beam shining from above into that forest space. It is not that massive glowing column of light, but a very small, subtle beam.
I'll look to Brayden.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Brayden,
Yeah, hey.
Look over there. Do you see that light going into that very, very dark forest?
Nope.
Of course you don't. Haldor.
He's like,
All right. Well,
he comes over and he looks in your eyes. Okay.
sorry. I wiped some of the sleep away.
Oh, no, I was looking for something else.
Are you sure you don't want it?
No. What? No.
sleep?
Oh, no, no.
Oh.
You're fine. You're fine.
What were you looking for in my eyes? You're welcome.
You do not say thank you.
Person offers that.
Nothing. I'm gonna continue my watch and
I'm gonna go look at that light. I'll be right back.
yes, you.
Actually, come here. I don't want to go into the forest looking at the light without my armor on. Help me put it on. Come here.
All right.
How long does it take?
And how many of us wake up?
I will make.
No, tighter.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Okay.
That last minute is
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, sleight of hand plus 0.
So that's 17.
All right. So the two of you, quietly and quickly, get your armor on.
You've done this before.
I have.
You'd make an excellent squire.
Would I?
I don't know you that well, actually. But you do this real well.
I'll tell you about why sometime.
All right. It's a date. Off to the forest I go.
All right.
Into the woods.
I start walking. And wait. Turn around. Do you have a light?
Yeah.
I can't see in that very dark forest.
Right. Hold on. He returns to his pack, kind of rummages around for a little bit, pulls out a torch, puts it in the fire and lights it, walks over. Don't burn it down. The forest.
I know you meant the forest with the tent. I was like,
AC on tent.
10.
got it. Brayden,
Yeah,
thank you.
you're welcome. Be sure to wipe when you're out there.
I always do.
Roll for deception. Yeah.
And I make my way out into the forest.
Yeah. All right. So
What,
as
you got a shirt for QNC. Haldor. I always do.
Don't forget to wipe.
Quest and Chaos in there.
And it's printed
Like-
near the butt.
Yeah.
School book right there. Nursery. What are they called?
Yeah.
Nursery rhyme.
what does well endowed mean?
Well,
So you head off as you make your way into that forest and across that road. As you get closer and closer, you see that beam. The top goes away as you enter the forest. You still see it through the trees. It's slightly moving as you slowly make your way. Are you moving with full force, or are you kind of just
I'm not rushing. I'm
Just
taking
walking? Are
my
you-
time.
Okay.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As the torch does help. Provides you with enough to look around, but the flame in this forest, you do see shadows and everything. Sort of. It's a little eerie.
I have the long sword next to me, kind of gripping that.
And you are moving your way through as this light stops, and you come into a small clearing, maybe 10 feet at most around. As this light right into the center.
How big around? You say 10 feet?
So the clearing is 10 feet. This thing it's about a foot in the
about a
middle.
foot.
And as you are trying to gather in, a figure appears out of this light, made of this light. This is immediately you recognize the presence that this entity has reached out before.
Are you they?
I am. You are Haldor, the chosen.
I am.
Single tear starts to come down.
I am.
I am impressed. I don't think I've seen something like that Minotaur and you at this level before.
I am just doing whatever I can. You told me I was to protect life, and it's all I want.
The undead are a blight on this world, but not the only blight. Life needs protection.
I will protect it. I will. With my sword. With my fervor. And with my life.
It seems you have been practicing your oath for quite some time.
Oath. I've made no oath.
I think you just have. That which you have just spoken is your oath. Unless you have a better one.
Well, I would like to protect all of that. And I would like that glory. And this, I will oath. Before, I would know your name. The party to whom I am oathing.
Those on this realm call me Aer.
I breathe air. So you are in everything.
A-E-Y-R. Wait, no.
That's what I said.
Nope. Hold on. No, that might not be right. Hold on. A-E-Y-R. Aer.
Well, this I swear. Air. I will not stop until I have achieved all the glory that you would see in your name, in my name, in my father's name. I will achieve that glory through the protection of all those that deserve it, those good people, those innocent. I will protect them. And I will bring glory to my house's name.
They may not know it, but you already do.
They don't know it, I am sure. I've had a whole life of them telling me that I never will.
Oh, you will. I am certain of that. And not because I have chosen you, but because you have it inside of you. The reason I reached out, the reason I did not save you on that battlefield. I just inspired you to be yourself.
Well then, there is no power that can stop me. Pray I do not have to fight myself.
Did he just spoil the campaign?
Ruined.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
With your friends at your side, there is nothing that can stand in your way.
I would use them to bolster my strength. But would they not just leave as well?
leaving is not finality. Everyone's path is unique. Sometimes those paths intersect. Sometimes forever, sometimes briefly. This meeting here will be brief. I will always be by your side as you continue on your path.
Wait, reach out my hand and will I touch you?
And a hand reaches out in glowing light.
I reach out my left hand and I take it.
Mm-hmm. It's solid. Make a con save. No, I'm just kidding.
And then I say, have you heard of a handjob fest?
To a god.
Wonderful.
On 3.
On go.
Go. as elbow ripped from it, yeah. No, as the hand gets horizontal and vanishes.
I beat a god.
Oh,
Callback.
I was
Callback.
I was about to ruin it. I'm like, Bo, come on.
And you are alone in this forest.
Well, now I'm gonna be up for hours.
Oh, good. It wasn't just me.
I know. In the morning wood, the morning
Amazing.
comes to the wood.
Only there was some way that I could get to sleep quickly.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to ruin the
No, we did.
moment.
I know. We did.
Haldor envisions his greatness.
Yeah.
God, you're so great.
Haldor.
Oh no.
And I go back and I go back to Brayden and I see him.
Huh. Hey. Whoa. Hey.
Brayden.
Why did he say whoa?
I came in, coming in.
How is
Brayden,
his eyes like this?
grab him, kind of go right up to him, grab him on the side, torch right here.
It was amazing.
You know what? Sometimes it is.
Lucky you are to be on this journey with me, son.
How old is he?
30s.
30s.
Yep. Of course he
He's
is.
seen some things, yeah.
All right.
Now, Eldor must get to bed. So, if you wouldn't be too,
Turn around.
thank you.
Turns around.
It starts undoing your armor.
That isn't even a double entendre.
That's exactly what that meant.
I know.
That's what he was
It is
asking.
a single entendre.
Does Haldor like subtly try and nuzzle every time he gets a little close? Like, come on, I'm just trying to do the strap.
No, Haldor is kind of lost in thought at this time as he's helping and just kind of thinking, and his mind is racing as fast as it can.
Yep.
Well, he does his best.
All the way to 35 miles an hour.
That's right.
Flying.
And eventually sleep does find you for the last hour or so. And waking up is tough. In that, that sense of, okay, I finally got to sleep. And then you have to wake up. That's tomorrow for me.
I'm so sorry.
And the party wakes up. As the morning sun rises over the east, shining from your direction of travel.
That was so much fun. Yeah. Dude, what was your favorite part?
I don't think we dreamt of the same thing.
No?
Oh.
You weren't flying through the sky with me?
No, I was crawling through like a dungeon or like a sand pit of something. I don't know.
What? That sounds way cooler. Okay. Well, we can try again tomorrow.
Yeah,
then.
we can try again. I am very curious as to how this works. So yeah.
Where's everybody else? We have to go be assets today.
Yes, we do.
You gotta stop saying that, boy. Dragon boy.
Asset. It's fun to say asset.
And by the way, I don't know what drugs you were taking, but I would be very curious to try them.
You should.
It wasn't even ale, but don't tell Haldor I replaced mine with water. I don't like the taste.
What? No, whatever you were talking about for the sleeping.
Oh, I thought you meant the drink helped me get to sleep. No, I chucked that a long time ago.
No. You chucked it?
You weren't looking just over my shoulder.
Oh my god. Give it to me time. Give it to me next time. Give it to me time, boy.
Give me the
And a
time,
one
boy.
and a 2 and a 1 2.
No!
Fourth day in the time.
And sachet.
Yeah, okay. I don't require much. And he throws a satchel over his shoulder. Ready to go.
Well, the rest of the camp still has to pack up.
Go away. From inside my tent.
Do you have a tent?
Do I have a tent?
Is it on your character?
Can we just
sheet?
figure out?
Oh, no. I guess it's just a bedroll, isn't it? Let me see.
You made a break
Well,
make
I mean,
you a tent
you
before
pitched
you
a
went to bed.
tent.
I did.
Ah, there it is.
It's almost as if he was wearing no blankets at all.
I have a mess kit,
Ooh.
but I do not have a tent.
All right. So as you wake up, the camp is in rousing. I don't know, it's rousing activity as the caravan is winding up, and Tyrell and Braden are getting the wagons ready to go and the horses. All of your horses did survive,
Oh, good.
unlike the
The Vistani
Poor-
were not quite so lucky.
yeah.
Well, I thought we get
poor
that.
soul on the other
We
side.
get a long rest then.
You get a long rest. Yes. At your third level as you head off, eventually on your way on the road to Port Thoria. And that is where we're going to take a break.
Woo!
We're going to fast forward in time when we come back and see
smart.
see the city.
On the road again!
The road.
Lilac had this great song that he just wanted to sing during the entire journey, and now the audience is gonna miss it. Lyrics and everything.
He was prepared for 3 hours of singing.
Yeah,
And now we're the bride.
it's a song that never ends.
You know what? Improv. Yes, and let's go.
And this is the song that doesn't end.
Okay, on that
And it
show, we're
goes
going
on
to
on, my friend. Yeah.
As a DM, you spend hours preparing your adventures while your players bring them to life. It's time to reward your great players with great inspiration. The Deck of Inspiration takes the 5e Inspiration rules mechanic and adds dramatic, game-changing boons to your campaign. Turn a regular hit into a critical. Bull rush through your enemies without provoking attacks. Use your reaction to smack a wizard's hands and interrupt their spell. These and many more are part of the Deck of Inspiration. Each deck contains 55 cards designed for 4 different level ranges: 1 through 4, 5 through 9, 10 through 15, and the epic level deck 16 to 20. Back this Kickstarter today to bring some inspiration to your game.
Hey everyone, I wanted to take a moment and thank you for watching and supporting us. It's challenging to produce this content week after week, and your support really does make a difference. In fact, all of your support we call Tavern Upkeep. We have a monthly goal that we need to reach in order to maintain and to grow. We have currently set this at $1,500 per month. These funds go to purchasing and shipping giveaways,
game and game accessories for us to use on the stream, and a portion of the rent here at the studio. We are asking you to help us reach that tavern upkeep goal every single month. There are many ways to contribute. The Patreon is the best bang for your buck. As a Patreon member, you are part of the Guild of the 5 E's with access to work-in-progress RPG supplements, the Patreon-only Discord channels, and a space to play in our Guild of the 5 E's D&D campaign. The higher-level patrons can even affect the outcomes of our streamed games by awarding players with cards from the Deck of Inspiration. Another way to support us is by donating bits during a live stream. For each 500 bits donated, an inspiration coin is granted to the players or the GM. There are various effects based on the game system, but in Call of Cthulhu, 1 inspiration coin is 1 reroll. On Dungeons & Dragons, a single coin can be used to add a d6 to any d20 roll, and 2 coins may be added to redeem for a random draw in the Deck of Inspiration. Subscribing on Twitch, whether it's a tiered subscription, a Prime, or a gift sub, helps us fill in the tavern upkeep. You get access to Twitch emotes, subscriber-only Discord channel, and a second entry into every on-stream giveaway. The last way to help us with our tavern upkeep goal might be the easiest. When you enjoy our content on YouTube, turn off the ad blocker. We put ads in every 30 minutes, so it's not too annoying, but that ad revenue really does add up. With all of that said, the most important thing we can ask of you is to join us live, on replays on YouTube, on podcast, on social media, and the Discord. We are grateful for every member of this community, and we would like to see it continue to grow. Tell your friends and share a link. Thank you.